we act even if we are not aware of them. So it is very, very important point that sometimes we are not aware of our belief system, aware of our thoughts. So why we need to work on our belief system, right? If it is, if the belief system is leading us in a right way, in a positive way, we do have certain belief system like willpower, confidence that yes, I can do. Like in a positive sense. If it is in a positive sense, then well and good. So it's fine. But some belief system, it will drag us behind. It will stop our growth. It becomes like hurdles for us, or some people, some masters say it's like blockages for us. So that's the reason. So we need to work on our inner self. So when we connect to our inner selves, is only and only through meditation that we can connect with our inner self, not with the any, like with the help of any masters, or say like um enlightened masters or gurus, or the anyone who guide us. No one will guide us to connect with our inner self. There is no technique, there is no any method. Just close your eyes, and only with the simple technique, that with observing the breath. So when we observe our breath, automatically we can connect with our inner self. And when we focus on our blocks, and how do we get to know? So what are the blocks? So it's not, so this meditation energies, this meditation helps us to whatever the 2 hours or 1 hour of meditation that we do, it helps us to concentrate on our whole day activities. So on our whole day, we can able to be in that meditative state. That's how meditation helps us. It gives us strength. So coming to the belief system, so we because it's like already programmed in our subconscious mind. So whatever it is programmed, we create our own reality, we manifest that. So of course, sometimes like we desire something, okay, we desire of something, so we do have certain desires, likes and desires. So if I think of something to get manifest, it's not manifest in the sense of simple things, okay, simple things to go to somewhere to, or just like conducting a session. If I'm not at all confident, if I like to share my wisdom, if I am not having enough confidence of sharing my wisdom, so there is a like, isn't it? I like to share. That's my like. But what is pulling me behind? My belief system that I am not able to, that I can't share. So something that is stopping me. So that's the reason. So that means something, it is programmed in my subconscious mind. So whatever it is programmed, we relate to that, we connect to that, and subconsciously, and we are not aware of that, right? So how this belief system is formed actually. So when an unwanted thought becomes stronger, see, like we do get thoughts nearly for the whole day, and an average, we get nearly to 80,000 to 70,000 to 80,000 thoughts. So in that, only a 5% of productive thoughts, get only 5%, right? Only, so rest of the thoughts are unproductive thoughts, right? It's not helping in any way. So when we are when we are not aware of that thoughts, so these unwanted thoughts, when it becomes stronger, then it will get programmed in our subconscious mind. And next thing is, next point, and the next one cause is repetition of same thought. If any thought, if these unproductive thoughts, it is repeating for many times. If it is like multiple times, if we are thinking consciously of, we are not, maybe we are not aware of the thoughts, okay, something it is, if we are repeating the same thought, thinking about same thought, or see like some past experiences. So these past experiences, when we don't understand, we don't get any proper wisdom from the past experience, when it is triggering us again and again, So these repetitive thought will get programmed in our subconscious mind, right? And something like some from ancestors and family. So this belief system is like what we have shared in the beginning introduction, that religious culture. So in these cultures, family cultures or families related to ancestors and families, when it is like some rituals or repeating like some thoughts, so we should not, maybe some beliefs from the ancestors, if generations and generations, if they are carrying the same belief system, which is not at all right, which is not productive. So this also becomes from the childhood. These like elders in the house or the parents or ancestors, they keep on saying this to children, that hey, we should not do, we are not allowed to do, or we should not do certain things. So our family, there is no tradition in that family. So these, like, we carry some of our belief system or form because of the family and ancestors. So next thing is from fears. So anything any experiences, certain experiences, if we are not happy with that experiences, if we are not happy in the past or in the present, so they uh, if something has happened related to the fears, or even our fears, they also become our belief system. I for take my example. So I am uh, I used to have a phobia of heights. So I can't climb heights. So whenever my body, it won't support me to reach that height, to certain heights, like maybe 15 floors. After 15 floors, so I can't even see the ground level. So it's like whenever I step into the floor, so my mind tells me, hey, you can't do that. You should not look down. Be aware of that. So when I reach the balcony, it's like my body starts to get, my body used to shiver a lot, because what the brain has sent the information that you can't do. So that is the fear. That's my fear. And it became belief system. So every time when I go to any like anything like amusement parks or something there, so on rides, especially the rides, before entering into that place itself, so that triggers me. Hey, you should not take any rides, okay? So it becomes the fear triggers. So what is that fear? It's my belief system. So I believed that I had the fear of heights. So that's how our fears also becomes one of the reason for becoming a belief system. And some belief systems, we believe or not, it comes from the past lives. Okay, from the past life. So um, like incarnations, in some incarnations, might have gone through some greater challenges, if that unresolved issues. So certain unresolved issues we carry in the next birth, in the next incarnation. It's not about like something that we have brought. So why? That is the reason to clear that blockage, to clear that, to give that certain wisdom to that blockage. So we carry we take that past lives belief system, we do carry in our cells. So in each and every cell of us has a memory. So in that memory, so in the past lives memory is also stored in the current body cells, the present body. So that's one of the reason. And next thing is some myths turns into beliefs. Some myths, maybe like see, like it's a myth, it's not true, right? When it is not true also, so some myths turns into a belief system. So I will share a small story here so that we can understand in a better way. So there was a family, um, like in earlier days, like old days. So there is a family where a father, he is a very richest person in the town. So he is very wealthy. So in that family, so he had a son who is about to get married. So everything, marriage arrangements were going on well, very well. And in that place, a small cat has entered into the premises where the marriage is being held, where all the celebrations, everyone were there. So this father, that small kitten, it is going everywhere. It is disturbing all the work and all. So the head of the family, this father told one of his servant to just keep that cat under a basket, just to put a basket so that it can't disturb, so that it won't disturb the whatever the celebration is going on. So the son who is about to get married, he heard only the words the father is saying to servant that as marriage is going on, marriage celebrations is going on, so you better put that cat, so you better keep that cat under a basket. So he just heard. He don't know the reason. He don't know why why father has instructed, why father gave that instruction to that servant. So the marriage went very well, everything. So years has passed down, and he also had a family. The son he also had a son, and that son is about to get married. And this son, the son, the father, now he is father, right? So he heard in his marriage time that his father told a servant that he instructed, as marriage is going in our family, put that kitten under a basket. He remembered that, and now he instructed his servant to bring a kitten, to bring a cat, as marriage celebration is going on, to bring that kitten and keep that kitten under the basket. Now see, it's a misunderstanding, it's a myth. So in order to celebrate that marriage, in order to like successfully to get that marriage celebration very well, we need a kitten. So he understood in that way. And he ordered his servant to bring the kitten, to bring a small cat. As marriage is going on here, please bring the cat. Unless and until we keep that kitten under a basket, we can't continue this celebration. So it's a myth, and it became a belief system in his mind, right? So who is going to break this belief system? Who is break this is like when we understand the truth. So that's why we need to know the truth. It's not like whoever we have believed in. It's our ancestors, so that's why they said. It's my father who said, because my father has said, so I need to continue. Though whatever it may be, so whatever be the person we are hearing from, unless until we know it is the truth. So if it is the truth, yes, we can follow. So we have to explore it. We have to understand and we know the science behind any ritual, so any reason. So there will be a reason behind any action. So it's like some myths turns into a belief system. So now it's our work to understand about ourselves, to connect with our inner self, and starting from the childhood to till now, if we are having any certain belief system or any certain fears, so better to journal it. Unless we journal, we can't work on it, right? So it's because these belief system, they will unknowingly, they will become blockages. So how much we work, how much we meditate, how much we meditate, or how much read books and everything, but we can't. Certain belief system, they are so strong that um, we can't overcome it unless we work on it. And next, so how to clear or how to break this belief system. First of all, so we have to convert this belief system into strength to clear all the blocks. So if we are having certain fear, so fear is an illusion, right? Fears are nothing but false, it's like false evidence. It's like repeating. So every time it's a false evidence. So it's an illusion. So what we have to know, what we have to do is, so we have to convert into a strength. So convert the fear into a fearlessness. Convert the, if you are having certain like emotions, so every time if I go through, if I go to that place, it's a belief system, right? If I go to that place, so I'm not comfortable, so make that into a comfortable, do that into a, just change the thought. Okay, next thing is know the truth and stick to the truth. Always know the truth and stick to the truth. Try to know. So when we, it's like about knowing the truth is not something that we need to dig or we need to explore something. It's all about common sense. We need common sense to understand it. So truth is nothing but a common sense. What is right, what we need to do, or what we need to correct it, or what we need to work on it. It's a little common sense, right? Next thing is, make truth as your strength and replace it. So in place of weakness. So it's like how I overcome my fear, the phobia. So when I pushed myself, when I thought like, okay, nothing is going to happen. So if it is something is happen, okay, let me face it. Whatever it might be happen. So let me face it. And I took a one ride, like giant wheel. It's like very big, and it's like very huge. So when I got into that, so initially I got afraid of that ride. But when I went to the topmost angle, then when I left that fear, I started to enjoy the ride. And that one ride gave me such a confidence that I went to another rides as well, which I never tried. So whatever it is, so whatever you need to, it is stopping you, better face it. Okay. So if not, if we are not clearing, if we are not transforming a weakness into strength, again we will carry in our next birth, right? So, and next thing is break the pattern. So every time we need to break the pattern. Uh, Certain patterns, they will become our belief system. They will become our like sentiments. So we need to break the pattern in our daily life. If we are accustomed to, if we are programmed to something, and this will help to break our belief system also. If it is not productive. And the last thing is uh, meditation. As I said, meditation helps a lot. It gives us so much strength, because in order to reprogram, this is already what is programmed already in our subconscious mind, right? So in order to reprogram, in order to reset something, we need meditation. So we need strength in order to face. So I was meditating then. So when I faced that my fear, I was in practice of meditation. It's not something like before meditation. So when that meditative energy, so that confidence that gave me to overcome my fear. So always meditate and read certain books, spiritual books regarding subconscious mind and about thinking pattern. There are so many books, Thinking and Destiny. So these books, and also the power of subconscious mind. The power of subconscious mind also is very informative, and also it gives us knowledge on how certain thoughts are programmed in our mind, and how can we help to overcome, or how can we be help to break the certain thoughts. Because friends, because these unproductive thoughts, we are creating our realities. Though we are not happy with our reality, but we are creating it. Why? Because the frequency of that program thought is more. So whatever the frequency, the we generally we attract only with the frequency. So though the thought is though the positive thought is having low frequency, if it's not having enough energy, not we can say like low frequency, if it is not having enough energy to get manifested, so these programmed thought, so which is not productive, it will act in that place. So yeah, thank you so much then. Thank you, Master Nilima and all friends.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Shraddha. I think only one small request. Actually, I didn't give live in the beginning, so only the small part has been missed. If you don't mind, I would like to wrap up because it's about the belief system where you have mentioned it came from the religious beliefs or cultural beliefs and individual beliefs and personal beliefs. So this is how where it is forming throughout the generations as well. And why we need to build is the first point that she have mentioned. It's about positive way is fine, but when it is on the other way, that's where we have to start working upon our systems, like where are the blockages and everything. So yeah, till here it have been missed. Sorry for that. But
Okay.
yeah, and excellently that you have kept across like why we need to build ourselves and how these fears are formed and how to overcome of that and how we have to break them. And as you have rightly mentioned, journaling is one important element. And I think with your request, maybe can I also share one video, because in that video it has been shown like how the fears are also forming from the childhood, because since this topic is coming up.
Yeah.
But however, let me pause the recording because just one second now. Sorry, I just want to give live so it is. Yeah. Oh, this is actually, I thought to question, but then I realized somewhere I have seen this video and took the privilege to share with all of you. I think, is it this how like our ancestral fears are also forming? Because you see, like with all the loud noises and with the emotions, especially with the reactions of the parents or the elders, that
Mm.
the fears are becoming deeply rooted right from the childhood age. And then, you see like how much we are carrying also to life after lives.
Yeah.
And as you rightly mentioned, if there is something that fear is incorporated, definitely there are ways to unlearn it. And among them, the first thing you have mentioned is about journaling, how much we do also, because we keep on forgetting, because the fear have been imprinted deeply within our subconscious mind. But how to work on it, the moment we think, then we are letting go. So this journaling will really help a lot. And in meditation, we have to really work on ourselves as well. So thanks a lot for coming forward and sharing this information. And of course, ended with this beautiful video as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and accepting our request and being here with all of us and speaking on this beautiful topic, breaking the belief system. So, yes, Masters, does anyone of you have any questions or anything you would like to share? Please, you may unmute yourself, and this is the best time to interact with the Master. So, yeah.
Hi, Nilima. This is Sneha. And very wisely said, Sharda ji. Thank you so much for talking to all of us. And thank you, Nilima, for sharing the last video. I think it's a very important lesson for existing parents and who would be parents, because often due to concern we stop kids from doing things. And especially in India, I can say parents are very conservative. Oh my god, you will fall down. Like, they are not willing to let the child try, or like, which is fine because they also have to protect the child as a parent. But I think it's a very important lesson that whatever fears or whatever beliefs, they should not be there, but we don't instill that in somebody. Let life teach them, or make them decide. So like, I think it's that was the takeaway for for me in this.
Thank you, Sneha ji. Wonderful.
Beautiful, beautiful, Sneha. Anyone else,
And
masters?
I
Yeah.
think one more thing I can add is, and not just kids, actually, even as adults, like, for example, women are not considered very good drivers, at least in India. So oftentimes, the men in the family, they try to be judgmental, or unconsciously they say, "Oh my God, we'd want to live," or we don't know what will happen.
Mm,
So I think with these kind of subconscious things, we are instilling fear in
mm,
people,
mm.
so before we even know, or before they even try. So in fact, I would say it should be the other way around. So again, that's an important lesson for me. So yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So, yes, I have shared the video in the chat, masters. Anyone wants to see, of course, you can have a watch. Or anyone would like to share anything or any questions? Then, if not, we'll start with our meditation. However, once again, I would like to share this news. Of course, we have been mentioning in the last couple of sessions. I think Shardaji, one more beautiful news is that in this group, we are going to start a 1 hour full of intense meditation from
Mm,
15th onwards this month. And of course, there will be no wisdom during the weekdays, and in the weekends, it's going to be the question and answers or wisdom sharing plus Sajjan Sangatya, because we felt we have to listen from each and everyone's experience. That's how we learn and we gain, move forward together. So this 1 hour, it's going to be completely like transforming experience. I truly believe. So we are going to
definitely.
start. And masters, it's German time, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The timings will be shared according to CST and your time zones as well. So do share with your beloved ones as well. So 1 hour is minimum mandatory for all of us to get transformed, and it is the time. And I think this is the time for all the ancient knowledge coming up. So for that, meditation is required for all of us to become more intuitive and to get connected with our heart and truly understand where we are heading to. So yeah, this is the beautiful thing coming up, and yeah. So thanks a lot once again. Such a beautiful topic, Shardaji, on speaking about breaking the belief system. It's really like there's so much to learn about it and to unlearn. Yeah, you have mentioned how much we have to work on ourselves. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much
You're
once again.
always welcome. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, masters. Then let me stop the live streaming. We'll start